Hey, welcome back, everybody. It's been a long week. I'm your favorite black girl, E.Millz, right here on this Good Friday. As you can see, it's just me and bro today because we're going to recap everything over the year, what we've been going through since the beginning of the year, what we got coming out. So, hi.
What's going on?
How you been doing?
I've been alright.
I see y'all doing y'all's thing on Tree Blue Preview.
Yeah,
y'all doing. Hey, listen.
We have revamped for sure.
Revamped all the way.
Yeah.
It's like a whole different vibe, different energy, different. You know what I like about it the most this time?
What's that?
Y'all have someone on there that actually critiques. And gives no hold bars about the critiques.
Yeah,
I think that's what makes it so interesting.
When it was me and bro, Big Bro was more so. Me and G-Ron were more at the beginning of like trying to introduce artists and making them feel comfortable even coming out.
Right.
To say that they're artists.
Right.
Now in season 3, we're more so focused on building the artist to get to the next level. Like we want to critique your music, we want to let you know what we see that can be fixed, and it's known off the flip. That's what we do out the gate in the first, that's the first 10 minutes of the show. What we can do that we know that we seen when we did our research on you that we think you can grow from, and it's real. My shout out to Bombay J. He came through and took constructive criticism. He's a great artist,
right?
So you're definitely going to be seeing him. Shout out to Trey, of course. You know what I mean, Fast Lane Trey. We really didn't have.
Yeah, but no. One thing I noticed that y'all started doing.
I don't have much to say about him. What's that?
Right. What I noticed y'all started doing is y'all just said fuck if the guest is here or not.
Yeah,
we still gonna review it, and now, so what if you get bashed? That's just on you because you won your defense.
And that's an up and a down to that. You know what I mean? Sometimes, like we did the first week, we had another guest on top of that, on top of Bombay that sent in his music. You know what I mean? And we critiqued his music, and while he wasn't here, now the only thing I can say about that, I think it's a win-win kind of, I guess, if you're an artist, because if you can't take constructive criticism, it's good not to be there. But it's good to hear. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I can see that, but I think it's more so because people can hear your side of it. Because sometimes we might say something that's because we don't understand where you were coming from that track or what you were, you know what I mean? So if you can clarify it by being there, you know what I mean? It might be a little bit better, though.
Right.
But yeah, the show, shout out to Mr. Glue Douglas, shout out to Hood Classics, shout out to Backpack Popovich for sure.
Okay, so I had to ask, so what was your because you're the vet of Tree Blue Preview. Okay. So what was when you said, you know what, these are going to be the folks who's going to, take us to another level, what was your thinking in that?
Well,
this is a turn into a TUD interview, right?
Well, no, not that, but I mean, in the transition of from what we were doing before, of course, me and T-Ron, it was like we're just going to do something different. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, okay, if we're going to continue on to do something different, you know what I'm saying? What can we do? You know what I mean? Shout out to T-Ron, of course, he's doing his
He's doing his
own thing right now. Make sure to tap in. But I was like, so let me pull somebody that people don't know. You know what I mean? Nobody would have ever put me and T-Ron together on that show.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So, and it was a great 2 seasons. So I'm like, the third season, what can we do that would be different? So I'm like, why not bring the originator back since he's free? You know what I mean? And then shout out to Hood Classics, of course. And then I'm like, you know what I mean? And Dylan, now let me speak on Mr. Glue Douglas, who was Mr. Calisthenics, of course.
Right.
I met him just through us doing Casey Apollo and different things.
Really?
Like that. Yeah.
Yeah, no, listen, I want to give him a shout out too, because when I tell you every Monday he comes through that door, every Monday.
And that's what it was. It was his dedication to just what we were doing for our network. You feel what I'm saying? And our station and shit like that. He was in full support. He was here when we were shooting shows, just being in the audience. And then he was at KC Apollo, you know what I mean? And then we're at studio sessions. He was at the studio sessions, me and T-Ron in the studio. So I was like, I'm like, damn, this nigga just
everywhere. He's just here.
Keep coming. He's just full support. You know what I mean? Then you get to meet somebody. I mean, I'm like, well, he's a producer. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, well, damn, you could put light. That's a light that we wanted to kind of shine on, to have that producer side or producer view on the show. So I'm like, shit, why not pull him in? And then Marlo, we met him on the show.
Oh my gosh, Marlo!
He's been popping. You know what I mean? Shout out to Money Marlo. He's definitely been popping.
That's the first big nigga I've seen in a whole silk suit.
Oh yeah, he definitely did that. I seen him in that real.
That's the first big nigga I see in a whole full silk.
But I just me and Marlo, when we met, we just kind of just gelled on some different shit. You know what I'm saying? So it was just more so. I was just like, damn, somebody, one of the artists that was out right now, that was popping right now, that was really doing shows and doing something right now that's actually successful in what he's doing right now. You know what I mean? To have a point of view on the show on a consistent basis.
Right.
So I was like, fuck it. Let me holler at this nigga. And he agreed to it. So I was like, fuck it. And before we knew it, we had a panel of 4.
Yeah.
We never had a panel of 4. Every Monday, it's going to be a panel of 4. And then you're getting grilled too, so the show has definitely changed.
Yes, it has. It's changed a whole lot. So man, like when was we got so much? So, of course, Casey Apollo
is the shit.
You know what I'm saying? Of course, you want me to tell you who, out of all of the winners that we've done had, the one who surprised me the most, and I was not expecting that to come out of them when they got on the stage, Monte Carlo, Auntie.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. I thought she would get up there and sing some Mariah Carey something.
That's what, no.
She got up there and was like, what up, my niggas? What's up, my bitches? I said,
like, no, she got up there and did it was a whole nother.
Yeah, she spits. She dropped her album, too.
Yeah, I seen that.
I listened to some of her music on YouTube and shit. I ain't going.
You know what?
I can't be boosted.
It's all about song selection.
What she does is she remix classics.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like she did Too Short's Freaky Tales, and then you know what I'm saying. It was another one that
These
she
are
did.
Tales
the Freaky. Yes, and you wouldn't like it was amazingly dope. Dope. But one thing I can say, Apollo is taking off, like extremely taking off. So
What's up, Uncle Nord?
Yes, shout out to some folks who know Jay, Bombay J. Caprice. Hey, love. Speaking of St. Louis, my viewers who was tuning in from St. Louis, dope announcement. So starting March the 25th.
25th of March.
25th of March at the Spot in St. Louis. The name of the club is the Spot in St. Louis, where we will be kicking off St. Louis Apollo. So I'm super, super dope and super, super excited about that, which is right on time for the All Missouri Music Awards.
And then we got to fly to Vegas to talk to
and then you know what I'm saying, then of course there's Vegas, Apollo, and then a couple weeks ago, like 2 weeks ago, Seattle. I got a phone call, you know what I'm saying, about Seattle, you know what I'm saying, Apollo. So like it's just a matter of time for the originators of Apollo come holler at me. It's just
be like, what's up?
Hey, it's gonna be a matter of time.
Should we fuck with y'all?
Right, it's gonna be a matter of time.
We're trying to make this shit.
They're gonna be like, who the hell is this little heifer taking our stuff all over the world?
It's not
yours.
It's
like
ours.
You know what I'm saying? It's ours.
It's ours.
It's ours. It's like for the love of it all. It's for the culture. It's strictly for the culture. It's just like it's for the culture. Really, it really is. But I'm super excited to meet some of the talent on the other side of the state. You know what I'm saying? Meet some of the talent in St. Louis. I'm super excited, to actually see, what they have to bring. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I am dreading though? You know what I'm saying? Because, here on this side of the state, we got a name for ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't bring that over there. You know what I'm saying? We don't have that in St. Louis. Or at least I don't.
Did you?
You know what I'm saying?
You don't curse anymore?
Yeah, I'm trying to be nice.
I did good for 7 days. I probably cussed about 100 times.
I'm 2 days in.
I cussed about 100 times.
Yeah. I'm 2 days in. But no, I just cussed not too long ago, so I'm trying to not cuss so much. Let me say that. I'm trying to not do so much. Okay. So, you know what I'm saying? So, on this side of the state, we got a name for ourselves. Don't go to Mills with that bullshit. Woo.
Oh, you didn't have to do it just because I said something.
No, I'm just saying. But I don't have that on the other side of the state.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, it's going to be very interesting to see how they take the boo. Mm-hmm. So, I'm a little nervous about it.
Yeah, you got to be a little nervous because it goes down to St. Louis, too.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous about it.
But, of course, the aura that we bring is so much love in the mix of it because it's all constructive criticism.
Yes.
It's not to hate. That's not what we're promoting. That's not what we're going to allow people just to be in there heckling and hating. No, we're not with that. That's not where they're going to have to leave. We just see that they're just on some bullshit.
Yeah, you will be asked to leave.
You'll be asked to go.
Definitely will
now, if you're just discreet, like, boo, I don't like that, but everybody else in the crowd is applauding, they'll overweigh that.
Yes.
But if you're just being obnoxious and just... we're not doing that. Yeah. So I don't want no artist to be discouraged, and at the same time, I don't want anybody that comes to the event to be obnoxious.
That's just like we'll use. Okay, so there was an incident that took place. You know what I'm saying, at Casey Apollo. I'm not gonna call out any names. You know what I'm saying, where one individual got mad because he got booed the week before, right? And then he came back the next week and just really got like. He got booed again, basically, and just constantly just the person that he was talking to was just every bitch in the book over and 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 over again. You know what I'm saying? You remember the trash bags, trash bag pads?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And see, he took it a little. Now my thing is this.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy because comedy can go different ways.
It can.
And I feel as if he would have continued to capitalize off of the situation and talking shit,
yeah,
he probably would have made it through.
Yeah, he probably would have.
But I think because
he probably even would have won.
He made it personal and people got to recognize that in the crowd. They was like,
go on, get off the stage.
And I don't know, because, I mean, that nigga funny as hell. I mean, I don't know him personally, but I know I've seen a couple of his videos on YouTube talking about his cars and when he's selling them motherfucking customers and shit. He talked, his shit went viral. He talked cold. He was like, bitch, I don't give a fuck. You give me $300 for a car. You come back a month later talking about something, bitch, I don't do that. That's not what we do. I said, oh, this is crazy.
Hey, that's what he meant, though. He meant every bit of that.
But shout out to him. I mean, to be honest, out of all the comedians, because he's made it through before. He came before and made it through a couple times. Yeah. So I will say that he just didn't win.
Yeah, he just didn't win.
But he made it through.
He got all in his feelings about it.
But yeah, Erica definitely.
See, I was being cool. Didn't say no names.
I'm gonna say Erica. She took the shot. She took over. Really.
But you know what though? I'm glad it was her that it happened to, because I don't know if anybody else would be able to handle it the way that he dished out. What he dished out.
Yeah, he did go. Hey, he had me laughing though. That's still my sister, but. Yeah, that shit was funny.
But the thing of it is he probably wouldn't have got booed if he would have just kept the jokes on her.
And she said that. She was like, nigga, you should stay with the jokes on me. And that took his stage.
Yes.
Snatched the rug from a partner. I was like, damn.
That's what he should have did.
Everybody was like, oh. I was like,
that's exactly what he should have did, though. So, All right, so, Damian, we'll pull up our new KC Apollo flyer. We're at a new location.
Yeah, Climax Lounge.
Yeah, shout out to the brothers over there doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? No, okay, we can go with the Love Experience.
Well, that's not at the climax.
You know what I'm saying? That's not at the climax, but we'll go with the Love Experience. So, the Love Experience, everyone, will be February the 11th at the Legends Comedy Club.
Yes.
Man, we got some of the dopest R&B artists hitting the stage, y'all.
Hey, don't Church Boy up there, don't that look like Martin Luther King?
No, it does. But no, you know who that reminds me of, though?
Hey, I swear, everything I know, I was like, that's what's up. They respected Black History Month. Put Martin Luther King in the background.
No, that reminds me of like a
Church Boy. That's my dog.
Yes, no, he reminds that picture reminds me of like a Sammy Day Jr. or Sam Cooke type of feel.
Church Boy. If you don't know, Church Boy.
Yes.
And Jazzy, first of all, like they know each other. Just their Church Boy, Jazzy, Bombay, just everybody.
Dia-Maya. You know,
what's her name?
J-Soul. Man, y'all gotta be in for it. This is an amazing lineup.
Oh, man, look.
An amazing lineup.
It's gonna
like y'all have no
It's gonna be a whole different vibe. It's gonna be a good vibe. It's gonna be
listen, for you, like, remember my disclaimer, because I'm about to go for you, Nick. So the views of E.Millz does not reflect One Voice Radio by any means necessary.
It's gonna be strict.
Listen, for you cheap ass niggas, cheap, right? Listen, it's $15 per person, $25 per couple. The first 25 ladies get in free, right? And then if you want to go see something a little bit more exotic, right? They got the Gentlemen's Club. That you gotta, you know what I'm saying, it's a whole nother interest that you have to get into. You know what I'm saying, the Gentlemen's Club. So that's gonna be super, super dope as well. So, but the first 25 ladies get in free. Fellas, like if you want to be all lovey-dovey and like be like, ooh, lady, look, I got class. This is the event you want to bring her to. This is the concert you want.
It's gonna be nice.
Yeah, so we got Mr. Nasty itself, Dia-Maya.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
He is Mr.
Yeah, that's Mr. Nasty right there.
Mr. Nasty time.
Hey, I'm nasty. Mr. Dia-Maya.
I'm excited though. It's gonna be bands there.
Yes.
I'm excited.
Yes, you know what? I'm really out of all these people because I didn't see Bombay J. I didn't see Dia-Maya. And I didn't see Church Boy. I'm really excited to see Jazzy do a set. And I'm really excited to see J-Soul do a set.
J-Soul, I've seen J-Soul perform, and I can say Jazzy's I think it's just her aura, man. Her vibe that she brings is like a Afrocentric.
Yes, because we talking about Jazzy, right?
So yeah, she just
because that little set that she did at Apollo,
and
she did that off the top of her head. you know what I'm saying, was amazing.
Yeah.
I was just like, oh my goodness.
She's talented.
Yes. But this is going to be a double lineup. So once again, we're going to have Church Boy in the building.
Yeah.
Diamaya, Mr. Nassim himself, Jazzy, J-Soul, Bombay J, and all of, but see, Bombay J, he comes with a whole show himself too.
Yeah, he do all the.
Yes, he does come with a whole show.
He gonna be in
He reminds me of a young Gerald Levert. That's what he reminds me of. A young Gerald Levert with all the dancing and the suits and all that good stuff. That's what he reminds me of. But anywho, we got Casey Apollo, our new location, 4242 Indiana.
Yeah. Right
there on the corner.
Climax Lounge.
Climax Lounge. You know what I'm saying? We definitely going to be, setting it off in there. So yes, still.
And this week we got Jazzy and
Naoma.
And Naoma, that's the saxophonist.
Yes. So for anybody who was there the week that she came with the saxophone, damn, like listen, like she had everybody up and dancing, moving around.
Yeah, those people two-stepping and shit. I said,
like listen, she had my mama up two-stepping. You hear me?
And she shut it. Then she got an encore and
came back. They was throwing money on the stage. You know what I'm saying? I like, hey.
And that's the same night that Jazzy performed. So now we get a sneak peek
of Jazzy. Yes, I'm excited about
Monday.
Jazzy.
Yeah, she's.
I really am. I'm excited.
I just
about
like
Jazzy.
that. I like when she sings, it kind of makes you feel good about.
So I'm not trying to put Jazzy on the spot, but Jazzy has a lifetime story. Like if she was actually like sit down and write her memoirs or whatever, like that would be like I would watch.
She's a good person to probably get on the show for E.Millz The Crew.
Yeah, let's bring her on. Jazzy, if you watch it, come on next week. We gonna make it happen. Have Jazzy come on next week. Yeah, let's have some Black Girl Magic moments here with Jazzy. Yeah, so Casey Apollo, 4242 Indiana, Kansas City, Missouri, 64130. You know what I'm saying? As y'all all know, doors open up at 8. Show starts at 9. Look here, we got some new rules in place for Casey Apollo, y'all. So these are the news rules. This is how they break down. So
new rules, like
yes.
Hey, I heard it's a new rule in Uno. Man, I was watching this TikTok right now.
It's a new rule of Uno.
He was like, if you have a draw 4, the person plays a draw 4, right? And you believe that they have that color card to play that you were already playing in their hand, you can challenge their ass.
Where that rule come from?
Man, it's in the rule thing. He read it. I was like, damn.
Well, it's black folk. We don't read the rules. We just play.
Now we play the rules. Now I'm gonna be like, challenge.
Yes, like
fuck
challenge.
That.
Yeah, challenge.
You better not have a red in your hand, nigga.
So one of the rules is this. You know what I'm saying? Like I know everyone wants to come and show their talent. But we got a group of people who just comes and saturates the list to where, you know what I'm saying, no other people can get on because we only take the first 7.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we are really, you know what I'm saying, switching that up.
Okay, that's good.
You know what I'm saying? So to allow other people to get on the list.
But we
also got something.
It is dedication.
It is dedication.
At least let them get twice a month.
So listen. So what we're doing is we're switching it up to every other week.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Every other week, because that is extreme dedication.
You can't come 2 weeks in a row.
You can't come 2 weeks in a row unless you want.
That's what's
unless you want. So we can have a different variety on the stage.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying? Versus just
that's a good rule.
Yes, that's a good rule.
I approve for the people, y'all.
You know what I'm saying?
I approve for the people.
Yes, and shout out to From the Bottom Entertainment and Promotions.
Shout out to Dame.
You know what I'm saying?
Dame. Hey, that's another thing. Dame had like 5 of his motherfucking artists on stage performing at Casey Apollo doing the song. That shit was lit in the morning. It was
1093.
Fucking Keys. A fucking
Diamaya.
Classic and Diamaya.
Man, that song go. Like, hey, that song go. Like, man, that mug go. That's where it's at right now.
Man, look. Kansas City is
full of some talented people.
I'm telling, bro, it's just, man, look.
It's just full. Oh my gosh. So this is the one right here, y'all. So this is the second year for the All Missouri Music Awards, right? So listen, please go. I've been posting it. Please follow me on all your social media platforms. You can follow me on my E.Millz page. You can follow me on my Alicia Miller page. I'm constantly posting the All Missouri Music Awards. And as of in a couple of days, you can definitely go and find the link on the One Voice webpage to where you can definitely go place your vote. So please go place your vote. You know what I'm saying?
Your favorite artist.
Yeah.
Vote for your favorite artist. Because listen. Put your people on. Because listen, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. You know what I'm saying? Damon puts in a lot of work. One Voice and From the Bottom Entertainment, and especially Damon, puts in a lot of work to pull this off, y'all. This is not an easy task.
Yes, that's right.
Not an easy task by far to pull off. By far.
That's right.
So I just want to give another. Hey, that's my boss right there.
Damn,
you know what I'm saying?
That's my bro.
Yeah, like he's you know what I'm saying? You know what's that saying go? A diamond in the rough that people don't, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's that, and he's coming out this because he just did that all females showcase. It was a dope crowd.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And now, you know what I'm saying, we got some other stuff cracking out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna leak it here.
Go vote.
Yes, so go vote. Stay
vote.
tuned for the promos for trap
sure.
karaoke. I'm leaking it. I'm leaking it.
Artists, get your stuff together, man.
Get your stuff together. Get your stuff together. Yeah. Right, get your stuff together. Go vote. So listen, this is how the voting process breaks down, right? So everybody, you know what I'm saying, who's nominated will get a nomination like you've been nominated, right? So the only way you get that nominated form is if you received 10 or more votes.
Correct.
Right? The day of the award show, we only announced the top 5.
Okay.
We only announced the top 5.
Your name will be on the list, but you're only going to be announced at the show.
Title. Yes.
If you're in the top 5.
At the top 5.
Correct.
So this year, we definitely going to have brochures and all that stuff with all of the top 10s and all that stuff on there.
That's awesome.
So, and we're at the Gym Theater this year, so I'm super excited about that.
Beautiful.
Super, super excited about that.
That's dope.
Yeah, so those are all the things that we really got. We just wanted to do a little recap of all the stuff that we got going on right here over at One Voice. Shout out to all the artists over at From the Bottom Entertainment and Promotion. Shout out to Hood Classic, Girl Gang, Tay 93, Dia Maya. Who else am I missing? Bombay J. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they're on their way. Their next show is in New Orleans. New Orleans is their next stop at the end of February. Yep, that's our next stop. So what about those Chiefs? You think we're going to the Super Bowl?
Go Chiefs! Hell, motherfucker! This nigga said he trying to be in there.
We're about to worry about two broke hoes right now. So if y'all want to hear some more hornism, you have to stay tuned for two broke hoes right after us. Yes, hornism. That's our new word.
Go Chiefs!
That's our new word.
Hey,
hornism.
if I don't care who you are.
Yeah.
If you're not at the Chiefs game, you better be yelling in your house to try to make them hear you to the Chiefs. Man, I'm telling you, last week we was at my brother's house after the game. We on the porch yelling. It's people down the street yelling back. People around the corner yelling back. Then there was popping fireworks and other things, and everybody was just doing it back and forth yelling "Go Chiefs" for about 30, 45 minutes. It was crazy.
Yeah, like I think
it's the AFC Championship, baby.
Yes, because this puts the town on. Like I've been saying, like it does. You know what I'm saying? And I think we talked about this when we was over at the 5, our first season of E.Millz The Crew, when they went to the Super Bowl the first time. You know what I'm saying? About how
and I had the blanket.
Yes,
I had the motherfucking Chiefs blanket.
Right, and how I'm saying how this is going to take our city to another level.
Yes. And
this is the time that artists needs a cow. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna drop this jewel. And I'm going to get on out of here. So this is the time for, hey, artists, get your stuff right, right? Because one thing that we discovered, you know what I'm saying, over the weekend, we discovered this on Tree Blue Preview, right? The reason why we get muted for some of the stuff is because some of you artists, your stuff ain't right.
That's very correct. That's
stuff ain't right.
I'm glad you said that. It's kind of on the lowest embarrassing and on suckers on of course we go live on other streams.
Yes.
Like Twitch and YouTube. So of course they accept it all. But on Facebook definitely lets us know if you have your copyright and your publishing right for your music and they definitely because if they mute it that means
you're not right.
Or your paperwork just isn't correct.
Yeah.
So that's very true. So if people were wondering why some of that stuff gets muted, that's
no. It's the complete opposite.
And why would I be an artist and have and going on shows to promote my music and not allow?
I don't know. Maybe One Voice needs to put on a seminar. You know what I'm saying? We do. We definitely. I think we are. I think we are. We're going to definitely put on a seminar. It's not
always their fault. Sometimes they might do something wrong.
You know what I'm saying? So One Voice is definitely going to put on a seminar.
Sometimes some of these beat makers will sell you a beat that they have sold to somebody else, and they have registered the beat and got everything. And you never know. So you just got to make sure you know who you're dealing with, who you're especially when it comes to your music and your money and different things of that sort.
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely.
But that's real.
Well, y'all, we just wanted to come on here real quickly this evening and give y'all a quick cap of what One Voice got going on. Yeah. So, listen, E.Millz The Crew is going to get back to our normal regular programming where you're going to start seeing our promos and some exclusive interviews from folks. So, then you're going to start, seeing that coming from us this year. So, stay tuned for if you want some more horrorism. Make sure you stay tuned for Two Broke Hoes coming on right after me. Yeah. And then on Wednesdays, yes. We got Tree Blue Preview. Yes. Then on Wednesdays, we got Who's in the Car with Rob Lowe that's going to come down the next couple of weeks. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yes. And then we got Rain Man coming to One Voice
doing his thing. That's my dog.
You know what I'm saying? So we're just working out the particulars on what his visuals and what his promo is going to look like. Yeah. So I'm super excited about that. Yeah. We're just growing all over the place. And I just want to give a big shout out to all the new fellas over at Tree Blue Preview who's new to the One Voice family. Yeah. I just appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. And I just appreciate, for everybody who's been working with us over the years. So, hey, I'm your favorite black girl, E.Millz.
Yeah, it's Nickelback Johnson, CNT or TUT if you know me, motherfucker.
All right, y'all.